Hello there and welcome to Drug Dealer Simulator. Yes, Drug Dealer Simulator. Brought to you by Bite Runners Game Studio, due out first quarter of 2020. The game is currently only available in demo. You can download it through Steam, and I would actually advise you to, because it is solidly entertaining. I played it today, roughly 2.5 hours I think I was recording for, and the time just flew by. I was actually just got right in there. So when you start off, you're in this dingy, nasty little horrible flat, apartment, whatever you want to call it, and you've got a laptop, you've got a mobile phone, and that's about it at the beginning. And what you need to do is speak to your drug dealer and start getting the drugs in. So you'll have various people that will just come up and start messaging you. You have your notifications pop up on your mobile phone, and you go on your laptop and just have a look what they want. You'll have somebody turn around and ask if you can get a hold of a couple of grams of amphetamines, or if you can get a few grams of cannabis, and then you get in touch with your dealer. As you get in touch with your dealer, he will turn around and say, yep, give me 30 minutes. So while you're actually waiting, if you're in your apartment, you can press the letter T, the key on your keyboard, and it will kind of speed up time a little. So while you're waiting, you've got nothing really to do, and then the guy will turn around and say, yep, I've dropped it off at such and such. There's various different locations on the map that he will drop off, such as in a bin on the basketball court, or in a vent. You know, random areas that you do kind of see in most of these films with drug dealers. So yeah, he'll drop it off, you go and collect it, you take it back to your house, and then there is a table in your room that you can go and you can dump all your drugs on there, and then it is a little bit fiddly, I will say. That's the only kind of meh point that I found with it. So when you set it out on your table, you can cut it, you can put it in bags in different grams, sizes, whatever. So you can do that. Once you've got all that, you put him in your inventory, and then you go and find the person that ordered the drugs on your mini-map and go and drop it off, and obviously it will give you XP, which will level you up. As I said, the laptop is the primary thing that you'll be using during this game, whether it's ordering supplies from your dealer straight from the cartels, or answering orders from people around the map. Once you have a message, you can click on it, and whether you have that drug available or not, you can turn them down, or you can say yes, I'll get it to you as soon as possible. Once you have enough orders, call your dealer, wait for it to be stashed at one of the locations. But I will say, be careful when you're picking up the drugs. There has been a couple, I don't know if there's any in this clip that you're watching at the moment, but there are a few occasions where I've actually just gone and picked up a bag of cannabis, or a bag of amphetamines, and there's police officers that are just roaming around the map, usually in two at a time, and if they see you, they will come up to you and they will frisk you. If they find drugs, you're busted. They take the drugs away from you, and obviously that's a lot of money that you've just wasted. It's just gone. So yeah, you've got to be careful with that. So in your apartment, again, you have a bench to cut and bag your drugs into whatever size you need, and you've also got like a mixing bowl, like a pestle and mortar, to mix your drugs, but you don't really get to use it that often in the demo. I mean, in fairness, I tried to use it a couple of times, but it just didn't want to work. That, like I said, is the only part of the game that is a little bit confusing, the mixing table, and what you do with your drugs. But it was a lot of fun. There are various locations around the map that you can go. Like at the moment, you can see I'm at the petrol station, I believe, just buying parts, bits and bobs. You can buy sugar and salt, ibuprofen and all this sort of stuff. So when the game actually comes out fully, I suspect that you'll be able to mix drugs together to kind of save money, even though it would be kind of bad. So yeah, there is that. But later on in the game, you do gain access to ATMs, which I didn't understand at the time. But obviously this is for personal banking. So once you've made a bit of a killing, and in the drug market you can bank some of your cash and you can buy furniture and stuff for your apartment. I don't know at the moment whether you'll be able to buy different accommodation or not. I don't 100% know, but it's a cool little option, and it does look good. I didn't the as far as I know in the demo, the furniture store is not open. I went to the shop front a couple of times, and it's just like glass windows, and the doors wouldn't open. So I don't think it's available in the demo, but obviously once the full game comes out, it could be a really cool little aspect. There is also a kind of skills tree, which involves, once you've leveled up, you get so many points to spend on things like stealth, running speed. You can upgrade your pocket size, and also the ability to charge more for your drugs, which at the beginning your customers will not pay over a certain price. It clearly comes up on the screen and says customer will not spend that much. Well, yeah, so I believe that with these skill kind of trait things, you can charge more and they will pay it, so obviously level you up a bit quicker. Again, in the demo, as far as I was aware, that there's only 3 drugs available at the beginning. You obviously have cannabis and amphetamines at the start, and then once you get up to level 4 or 5, ecstasy becomes available. But again, didn't do much with that. Didn't really, there isn't that much call for it at that point, because then the demo's basically over. I will say that while I was playing this game, again, the time just flew. I actually was pleasantly surprised by it. I wasn't really thinking it was going to be brilliant, but it has definitely kind of opened my eyes, and it was very, very fun while in the 2.5 hours I was playing with it. I really got stuck into the shady underworld of the drug dealer. And for want of a better word, do I really need to say it, but it's pretty addictive. Alright, I did. We'll see what it's like when it gets released. As I said, it should be out pretty soon. I've been lastritez, and I'll see you soon.